everybody, welcome to the rapid review of the show The Residence. It's on Netflix right now. It's definitely in that top 10, I think even top 5 right now. So check it out if you want to. But before you do, I'm giving a review of each episode so that you know what you're in store for before you get there. This is episode 2, so let's get to the good, the bad, and the interesting. First up, the good. The opening scene of this one, without giving anything away, was superbly written. And also, Jason Lee is like a new character. We saw him in episode 1, but we couldn't tell who he was because he was like far back in the picture. He's in this episode, and he's basically playing like kind of a even less responsible version of his character in My Name is Earl, which is kind of hilarious. Pretty good casting, I would say. Now to the bad. My only bad note for this one is the interrogation scene. It seemed a bit like overdone, drawn out, a bit exhausting, but it may have been designed to be that way. It may have been designed to make you feel like, oh, like just get me to the, because you're supposed to feel the stress that those being interrogated were feeling. So just be prepared for that. If that's the only bad I got for an episode, it's a pretty good episode. Now to the interesting. So this is going to be a bit of a longer, interesting segment, but bear with me. I think it's worth it. You won't believe this cast and all the other series that you could recognize them from. Like, it's kind of incredible. And this isn't even all of them that I'm about to mention, just to give you an idea. And the list is pretty long. Obviously, Uzo Adobo, she's the lead. She's most remembered from Orange is the New Black. Jane Curtin, obviously SNL, I mentioned the other day, but also from Kate and Ally. Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad, many other things, many other movies, but Breaking Bad, we're talking about series here. Randall Park, also from so many things, but most likely remembered for Fresh Off the Boat and Veep. Those are the ones that come to mind the most. Ken Marino is from Party Down. Eliza Coupe from Happy Endings. Julian McMahon had a lead role in Nip Tuck. Jason Lee, as I said, from My Name is Earl. Isaiah Whitlock Jr. from The Wire, because who doesn't love him in The Wire? And probably my favorite, Bronson Pinchot from Perfect Strangers. Now, I don't know if you remember that show, but that show was like half my childhood. Now we're so happy we do the dance of joy. I just loved that show. So to see him in this was kind of an extra treat, along with Jane Curtin, because I didn't expect there to be such flashes from the past in this show. This series is worth a watch so far, guys. I highly suggest we make it to the end of the series. We'll see how it goes. I will review each episode as we go, so stick around and hey, slow down and enjoy the show.